lucky.
That wasn't luck. That was pure skill.
You were lucky.
I've heard a lot about that. I'm not sure I believe it.
Caleb sent me.
What does he want now? I testified about what I saw, just like he wanted me to. This whole thing between Caleb and Fink is starting to get on my nerves. I shouldn't have said anything, okay? But what's done is done, and that's that.
Tell me your version of the story.
My version? I'm stuck between the two of them. I told Caleb in confidence that I saw Fink meet an Alb outside the city. Could have been a separatist, but I wasn't sure. I didn't see any more than that, but Caleb decided to tell the clerics. He convinced me that the Alb Fink met must have been from Zakor. But I have no real idea who he was, or what faction he's with.
About this situation with the separatists.
Do you have any idea what I should do? I feel this is a mess.
About this situation.
Do you have any idea what I...
Go to the clerics and tell them you made a mistake.
I can't do that. Caleb will call me a traitor. And for all I know, Caleb is right. That Alb could have been from Zakor. What if Fink actually is an Alb spy?
I spoke with Fink. He is not a spy.
How can you be sure? Whatever it was I saw it. Don't you think it's suspicious? And even if this Alb was a separatist, we don't really know what they want either, do we? No. No, it's too risky just to hope he's innocent. I can't say anything to the clerics.
If that is your decision.
Yes. I'm sorry, but we can't risk it. Not if Caleb could be right. You've helped me decide. Thank you. The separatists must leave the city. I will go to Caleb and tell him that I won't say anything.
About this situation with the separatists.
Do you have any idea what I should do?
Go to the clerics and tell them you made a mistake.
I can't do that. And for all I... What if Fink actually...
You shouldn't let Caleb intimidate you.
You're right. I let him push me around even when we were living in Goliath. I was always following someone or other and doing what they told me. You're right. I've done Caleb's bidding without question for far too long, and where's it got me? I'll go to the clerics and tell them the Albs are innocent. You've helped me decide. Thank you. I will go to the clerics and do the right thing. I don't want someone to be thrown out of the city because of me.
You. It was you, wasn't it? You made sure York testified. It'll be your damned fault if we all die here. Why don't you just go fuck yourself? You've already fucked us.
You may remain in the city.
You managed to get York to admit his lie to the cleric?
That is good. It seems we can trust in the cleric's justice after all. Your service should be rewarded. That is half of my daily ration. I hope it is enough to show thanks.
I've heard that before.
Fucking hells. It'll cost all of us.
You don't feed the belly, the rest of the body will die.
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
Wow, that was a serious waste of time, wasn't it?
You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
Yes, can't say that, but we need more food first.
The fight is the only thing that matters. That makes a real move.
Yes, I'd heard things were rough there, too.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
Wow, that was a serious waste of time, wasn't it?
Fucking hells. It'll cost all of us.
Yes, you can't say that, but we need more food first.
Someone's gotta sort this shit out before we drown in it.
I've heard that before.
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
Why are you torturing yourself over that?
Fucking hells. It'll cost all of us.
I wonder if he was serious about that.
Are you here to pay me those shards you owe me? Because I'm pissed
If you
at how
don't feed
long
the
you
belly,
take.
the rest of the body will die.
You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
We need to sort things out with those traders and get more supplies in.
Nah.
If you don't feed the belly, the rest of the body will die.
Someone's gotta sort this shit out before we drown in it.
We need to sort things out with those traders and get more supplies in.
Nah.
Yes, you can't say that, but we need more food first.
You think you know what's going on? No one knows what's going on.
Yes, I've heard things were rough there, too.
I've heard a lot about that. I'm not sure I believe it.
We need to sort things out with those traders and get more supplies in.
Teach me something.
Of course. out with those traitors.
Don't mess me around, or I'll mess with you.
Why are you torturing yourself over that?
Yeah, well, maybe I got luck and skill, but what I haven't got...
That's it.
Claw will be your guide. So,
You must be the one who helped Rat. That speaks well of you. Come on through. Talk to Hector. He'll answer your questions.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, блядь.
So, that creature's down to me, is it?
Found the secret end.
So I saw. Where did you get...
From Vito, the barkeeper from the Dome City.
So, you stole the key? Huh, not bad.
Looking to buy something?
Buy or sell?
I sell, you buy. Though I do buy too. Altogether, I'm in the buy. So, if you have anything you need to...
I have some goods.
Ah, a few more items been...
Hello, my name is Yasma. But before you say a word, know this. I don't want to know who you are. I don't want to know what your name is. I am not interested in where you're from or what you're doing here. If you can remember that, then we'll get along just fine.
Why don't you want to know about me?
Who you say you are means nothing to me. I have met so many people, so many claws who have disappeared and never shown up again. I do not want to repeat that experience.
You might not want to know anything about me, but I want to know who you are.
There's little to say. I've lived my life on my own. One day I was robbed, seriously wounded and left to die. An outlaw by the name of Rat found me and helped me get back on my feet. He told me he knew of a place where I could be safe, where I could learn the skills of a thief. In return, I would have to teach those abilities to others. That is how I came to be here. That is why I stayed.
Will you teach those skills to me?
As Darius allowed you in, I assume you're someone who could be worthy. So please, what would you like to know?
Teach me something.
All right.
I was sent to find you.
By Darius, I'm guessing. And I assume you have a lot of questions about the claws.
Who are you?
My name is Hector. I am the leader of our network of the disinfected. Factions want it for themselves, don't they? All obedience and little reward. I was in the fort in Tavar when the Duke took it from Baxter. One new master to replace the old, and so I thought, why continue like that? So the claws were born. Whatever faction, whatever land, we are everything and everywhere, and we reward all. Welcome to the claws.
Who are the claws?
We are an independent group, dedicated to redistributing wealth to ourselves.
You mean you're thieves?
We take things, but tell me of a faction that doesn't. And they are only interested in their cause. We are an organization of independent wealth acquirers who focus on our members. We don't have ranks, and we don't care which faction you are with. We believe that the only thing that can help you survive and grow in this new world of ours is Elex.
What is this place?
This is our headquarters, the center of our operations. Well, that's a bit formal. It's more a place that people can come and make contact. We arrange deals, we reward. Here we pledge to work with each other and to keep the word of the claws.
So, who is in this network?
Oh, that you will discover as you travel across Magaland. We are everywhere. But we choose who we allow to join very carefully. None of us know about the entire network, and nobody, apart from me, knows the size of our organization. We are recognized by our mark, the claw. Show that, and another claw should assist you. But let's get to the real reason of your visit. Now that you know who we are, would you like to become part of our network?
What are the goals of the claws?
The factions are at war. War for land. War for resources. War for war's sake. We have no interest in their politics. We simply want to ensure that whichever side wins, our members prosper. And this place has given us somewhere to stay while the Albs and the clerics tried to blast each other out of existence. It will give us a place to store our riches until we have enough to found a new empire and the new world that will follow. And so the question is, will you join us in this journey?
What do you think will happen to your secret network when I tell the clerics you're here?
It seems a mistake has been made. A pity. And it seems there is only one thing we can do. Our secret must be kept. So, you want to fight? So, you want to fight?
I was sent to find you.
By Darius, Hey,
Who are you?
I was in the... So that...
What is...
This is... Here we...
Who are the... You mean...
We don't... We but...
So...
Oh, but... None... We are... But... Would you...
What are the...
We... And... It will...
I want to join you.
Good. I had heard of you through our network and hoped you would choose to join us. Here, take this claw. It will demonstrate to others that you are now one of us. Now, if you wish, I will tell you how things run around here.
Tell me how things work here.
Very well. Our system is built in a way that allows you to continue working when nobody is here. Do you see the chests over there? When we are given an assignment, we will place it in one of those chests. Take a job, steal the desired object, and bring it back to one of our drop boxes.
Where can I find your drop boxes?
You can find them in all the cities, from the Hort to Goliath. You'll find them disguised as garbage cans. Place your target objects in there. And if you need equipment to help you and can't steal it from anywhere, then you can buy it from Grizu.
How do I get paid for assignments?
As soon as one of our people has picked up the goods from the drop boxes, you will find your payment in your chest. We each have our own chest. You must leave the others untouched. So, go and get yourself a job from the chest and get going. Good luck. Take a job from the... For the honor of the claws. The claw be my guide.
Needs a key. I have some.
Ah.
For the claw.
Well, if that's what they're saying.
I don't agree to just anything, so try again.
You've got to sit down and ask, what am I doing?
What you say is who you are.
About the candidates for technician.
Yes?
Tell me about
Naira is an Alb separatist, so a bit of a long shot for loyalty. But she should have the technical ability needed. She's somewhere in the west of the city with the other separatists, in the slums.
You want to employ a separatist as a technician?
We need someone. And I don't think your faction always says who you are. Albs are usually very good with technology, but you're right. I don't know if we can trust her.
Naira wants to be paid in advance, if you want her to work for you.
Then forget her. I want someone dedicated to the job, like the shards.
You should give the Berserker Roller the technician's job.
Then you think he has the experience and that he will dedicate himself to the Dome City?
He knows his way around technology from... About the candidate.
Yes?
You should give the Separatist Naira a job.
Then you think she'll commit to us here? What convinced you of that?
She is the best technical candidate, but she's also an Alb. I think she's worth trying, but you should keep an eye on her.
I don't know if I want to take that risk. Still, we are short of candidates, so I suppose we should try her and see. Thank you for helping me with the selection. Here, your payment as promised.
That's less than I paid Naira as an advance.
Well, I didn't ask you to pay her anything. I'm sorry. This is all I can afford. I better go and take care of my new recruit right away. This should secure us going forward. At least I hope so.
Hey, that was great.
Am I crazy? Or is the generator powerful?
Move along, civilian.
doing here?
Yo! What can I do for you?
I'm here to do the right thing.
You want to do the right thing? Wait, aren't you the one who saw the separatist... the Alps?
Yes. Yes, that was me.
And your reason for being here is... Why isn't Caleb? There's a chain of command for a reason.
Caleb is not our leader. He just settles most things. But there's also... I'm here to admit that I lied.
You did.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is my place. You should go now.
Get the hell out of here.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Too easy.
What are you doing now? Just go. You should go. Better for you.
I lied. You see, I didn't see Fenk and the other separatists meet Albus from Zakor. I saw Fenk meet with another separatist. I don't want the separatists to be thrown out of the city because of me.
You have been brave to admit your lie. And you've done it before it had major consequences. But this deceit can't go unpunished. I will speak to you after I've spoken to Feng. I'll send for you, York, when I've thought about this further.
The domed city is our last hope.
Yes? Is there something urgent? I have a lot to do, as you can imagine. This city does not run itself. So, please excuse me if I am short with you. This city is made up of a whole mass of confusion. Everyone looking for a new start. No one able to forget their past. They need a leader to hold things together.
You're in charge here?
Well, let's say that I'm the person holding all these threads together. There's no ruler here, we all work together. Everyone here wants something. Whatever you're searching for, it will only add to the list of demands we already face. And providing for the people we already have is a logistical challenge. That means to accommodate everyone we're on strict rations, and those rations have to be earned.
You should sell it all. Then everything would distribute itself.
How long have you been in charge of the Dome City?
I've been in office for 8 years now, and it hasn't been easy. Maintaining a neutral position to the factions while fighting the Albs. By Kalan, there really are more pleasant posts they could have appointed me to.
What if someone wanted to replace you?
Some have tried, yet I am still here. This city was created by the Great Council of Magalan. They made the clerics custodians of this place and their legacy. The Great Council may be long gone, but what they stood for, a unity of purpose, a future for all of Magalan together, that is something we still believe in here. So, it is our job to remain neutral. It is our job to serve all, no matter their background. however hard our residents make it for us.
Listen, the council is gone. Why care about what they said?
You don't think that was a better time? Laws for prisoner exchange that assured borders, set rules for trade? Even if you don't care about the blood spilled since the council's rule was broken, the clerics swore to a code, and that includes keeping our oaths. And an oath was sworn to the council by my forefathers. That makes it my duty to see that oath is kept.
How are things here in the Dome City?
Tense. The battles out there are always reflected in here. Tensions run high if the outlaws attack the clerics, or the clerics attack the berserkers. And there's always the fear of an alb invasion. Those tensions drive greed, anger, and fear. There is war out there, and here your shards will be stolen from your hand if you aren't careful. It's like the world has gone crazy.
Why have things become so bad?
Yes, a whole host of reasons. Maybe it would help you if I tell you how things are. The berserkers have lived more and more reclusively ever since the pilgrim went into his retreat. The outlaws are more organized now the Duke has taken power, and the Alb separatists seek shelter with us to escape the powers in Zakor. All told, very dark signs that we face another global catastrophe. And here we are, in the middle.
Is there something I can help you with?
If you want to help, there is something that has to be taken care of quickly. You must have noticed that the mood is very heated here. One more issue, one wobble, and everything we've held together here will fall to pieces. One of my people has reported that the outlaws are expecting a weapons delivery. The last thing that this city needs is more weapons. And who knows who the outlaws will sell them to. I want you to intercept this delivery and bring it to me.
Are you having a lot of trouble here in the city?
Keeping the factions together is always an issue. The outlaws are always up to something, but things have gotten worse, and to cap it all, we've had a sharp rise in thefts. I believe an organized group has started operating here. Not the usual outlaws. This group seems to be outside the factions. From the little I've heard, they're more like a secret society than your regular set of theft-mongers. I've offered a large bounty for any information that leads to their capture. And capture would be best. I want to find out who their connections are. If you can find out more about this secret society, I can make you rich.
About the secret society you're looking for in the city.
Have you discovered something? The bounty is still to be claimed.
About the outlaws' weapons delivery. You've been using informers to try and catch them?
Of course. Information is key to keeping the peace. But there are always things you miss. And missing things leads to nasty surprises. And I'd rather be the one dealing those out than receiving them. Particularly when it comes to outlaws. Are you going to show me that you are the exception?
I know who is trying to smuggle weapons into the Dome City.
So, you met Paige. We've suspected her for some time now, but we've yet to catch her with any shipments of weapons. But, if my information is right, then she's found herself a new source and is trying to acquire some as we speak. If she tries to get you involved in this business, Then do the only thing that is right, and bring me what she wants.
Did you mean to do that?
Hey, you!
Let me guess. I'm not allowed into the upper quarter?
What? No, everyone's allowed to move about freely here. I just have a question for you. You got here recently, right? I just want to know what things are like outside the dome. What's going on out there? Are the Albs attacking?
Why do you ask?
I'm interested. We're cut off here under the dome, safe from the world outside. So they pass us by like a river around a rock. Kalan gave us the knowledge, and now look what we've achieved. A safe harbor for all people. The clerics and Ignodons say we've strayed. I say we've found the true path.
You built the dome?
I designed the plans for it, then we built it together. My name is Eric, by the way. Chief engineer here in the dome. I'm in charge of all the generators and technicians who oversee them.
Why don't the clerics have a dome like this in Ignodon?
The dome requires immense amounts of energy, and the fluctuations in it have to be constantly balanced. The technology is complex. That means there's no way to cover the Hort with a shield like this. Besides, the cliffs around Hort give it a natural protection.
Can this dome survive an Alb attack?
Of course. Why do you think we built it? As long as we can maintain a constant energy flow, then they can't get in. Unfortunately, achieving that isn't so easy. Some of the energy regulators are starting to malfunction again.
I can repair the energy regulators for you.
Thanks for the offer, but that's not necessary. I've already repaired the components. They just haven't all been installed yet.
About the broken energy regulators. What will happen if they aren't repaired?
If just one regulator fails, it could mean an emergency shutdown for the dome. Otherwise, the discharge it would create could kill a whole lot of the people the shield is supposed to be protecting. But whether it's a discharge or an emergency shutdown, both scenarios would see us defenseless.
How many energy regulators are broken?
Well, all of them. I've sorted replacements where I can, but Lutz hasn't received his yet.
I will help you with the energy regulators.
I wanted to do it myself, but do you really think you could handle it? So, let's find out who you are. You should go to Ignodon one day. You could be a good cleric. Yeah, I know, I left Ignodon behind, but they could offer you better training than I could. I have the energy regulator here. Please, take it to Lutz and help him to install it. Come back to me when you're done.
Hey, have you got a few shards for a veteran?
This guy reminds me of my brother. We had to beg for a while when we ran short of shards. We would have starved if it wasn't for the little people gave to us. Give him a chance, huh?
There, take this.
Thanks. Thank you. Oh, I won't forget this. And since you have helped me, I'll make sure my contacts hear about it. You help me, I'll help you. Come back in a few days, yeah? I'll have something that might interest you.
Hey, you. I heard you speaking to Eric. He gave you an energy regulator for the dome, right? Give it to me, will you? Very soon now, you're going to need the right sort of friend, and giving that to me will earn you that.
Начинается, блядь, всякие развязки.
Why do you want the regulator?
Haven't you noticed the tension here? All the anger and the plotting? It scares the hell out of me. So I want a way out of here if things go wrong. A sort of backdoor. I want to modify the regulator so I can drop a section of the dome and get out if things go bad. Let me modify it. Then I'll give it back to you so you can get it to where it needs to be. You've got to see why I'd want a way out, yeah? So do we have a deal?
What's in it for me if I help you?
Profit is profit. I respect that attitude. What do you think about 100 shards?
А иди-ка ты нахер.
I won't give you the regulator.
Then you've blown your chance. And don't come back to me and ask for help when no one will let you out of here.
Eric sent me.
Thank Kalan. Do you have the energy regulator?
Yes. Here.
Perfect. That looks great. Thanks. Thanks for getting that. I'll install it immediately. You better get back to Eric. You can tell him I'm putting it in right now.
Кажется, они фанаты Вахи, блин. Любят они такие молотки. Да это, походу, еще и замечательный интернет что-то. Тупит, блять.
Lutz has the energy regulator.
Good. The dome should be more stable now. I thank Kalan for sending you.
Я забыл, ты каких выбрал ты? Этих из изгоев, что ли? Не знаю. Идти к изгоям или к другим, блин. Хрен знает. Чё-то мне к берсеркам не хочется. А я теперь могу ходить туда-сюда, нет? Рыжая баба тут ждет.
Keep your pockets closed and your eyes open. Unless you want to end up shardless and dead in the hands of those damn owls.
Тебе карта привязана.
Джабу?
What kept you?
I'm here now.
So you are. And are you planning on telling me where you've set up camp or what comes next? Or do I have to wait for that too?
Okay, I'll tell you what's happened so far.
You've done a lot, but you still have got a lot of work ahead of you. Or we have.
And we're not going to get where we need to without a jetpack.
Don't worry, I know how to use one of those. I'll keep up with you. Now can we talk about my problem?
Вожак стаи. 5 спутников уже есть.
You said you wanted to study the properties of Elex. How will you do that?
I can feel the presence of Elex. Mostly where it's present in great quantities.
Like the converter?
You don't need any special powers to feel the Elex there. No, I'm talking about unrefined Elex. When it's raw, latent. I can learn more from it when it hasn't been altered. I want to explore Magalan and look for some large deposits of unrefined Elex.
Deposits? I thought Elex arrived with the comet.
You're right. Part of its power is that it isn't from here. I want to discover how it is spread across Magalan. But when it is processed by the Alps, the Elex changes. It becomes polarized. The transmuted form that the Berserkers get from their mana shrine changes it in similar ways. That keeps some of its power, but it's the Elex that came with the comet that I want to learn more about. I feel that there are secrets to learn about it. To understand those secrets, I need it untouched. Pure Elex.
How do you want to find these large Elex deposits?
When the comet impact spread Elex across Magalan, it found its way everywhere. Into the seas, the rock, the air we breathe. But it is collected and concentrated in some places. I have felt the vibrations, the presence of these deposits. I want to track them down and examine them.
Where can you find this unrefined Elex?
The first deposit I'd like to investigate is north of the city of Abessa. I can show you.
If it's so close, why hasn't anyone else found it?
I don't know. Maybe because nobody can feel Elex like I can.
Your senses are better than Alp technology.
Come with me and find out.
Потом. Постой тут пока. Помаринуйся. Подожди, а чё он? А. Блин, я забыл. Там неудобно было. Блин. При разговоре диалоги хуёво, что шляпа. Или такую возможность, как в ремастерах Масыча, блядь. Показывать, не показывать, блин. Все эти на башке, блядь, предметы, блин. А, очки показываются. Я еще не понял прикол, блядь. Нахрен они так сделали? Косяк, что ли, такой? Он вроде не успел меня увидеть. Продвинутые солнечные. А еще что там? А. Блять. Все, я его весь облутал. Раз на раз, тут надо быстро. Гыча. Ай, гича, гича. Показывает противников на экране радара. Шестое чувство. Ай, гича, гича. Ай-яй-яй. Жобер. Ее нельзя, бля.
Why even waste time thinking about it?
Oh, yeah?
Что-то ему совсем плохо, блин. Ёбаный свет, блядь. Ладно, пойду эту коробку ёбаную перезагружу. Сейчас сохранюсь, блять. Должно нормально быть.